How are you able to manage your time? Do you have any advices for young people or students on how to say no? How did running for school leadership help you grow as a person? Hello, my name is Summer, and I interview people about their thoughts and experiences regarding specific topics here in Baguio City. So if you'd like to join me, please like, share, and subscribe to my socials. So, in your thoughts mo, let's start good.
My name is Rain, and I'm from Ilagan, Isabela. I'm currently a student.
And what are you studying?
I'm studying BS Architecture po.
So, unang tanong, bakit mo binalak tumakbo for school leadership before?
Binala ko pong pumasok for experience lang, pero I came to love my work and I came to realize na I can do many more and I can help people much more than doing nothing.
Okay, that's actually very good. But now that you're in the university, do you plan to do it again or hindi na?
If I will be given a chance or if my schedule will give me a chance, I'll go for it, serve the people again.
Here's my next question. So, maraming taong gusto mag-run pero natatakot nga in terms of their schedule. Na baka sabihin nila, wala akong time dyan. So, how are you able to manage your time? Do you need to sacrifice some things for you to be able to finish them from before?
For what I've experienced, maraming sakripisyo na kailangan mong ibigay when you want to help people, when you want to lead something or an organization. Kailangan talaga kaya mong i-balance din yung time mo. Kung talagang kakayanin mo ba, isipin mo rin before you enter siguro, is that really your passion to help them or to lead them?
So, it's really your passion that motivates you and makes you continue,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Okay, so thanks again for having me, Rain, and I hope you enjoy your stay here in Baguio City.
Thank you po.
My name is Jorly Balbuena. So I'm currently 22 years old and about to finish my degree in University of the Cordilleras under Bachelor of Science in Management Accounting. Currently, I am an incumbent counselor under the College of Accountancy Student Council. So I've been a counselor for 3 consecutive years now. As the time moves on, natutunan ko na din siyang mahalin kasi I can interact with other students and mostly pag accountancy kasi yung course mo, more on academic works lang and dapat talaga ma-balance natin yung academic life natin and also yung mga interconnection natin sa ibang mga tao.
Okay, so that's really good. So, matanong ko naman, paano bang schedule mong estudyante ka, you're also doing some sideline jobs and also doing this part for the organization. So, paano mo na ma-manage yun?
Isa talaga sa mga skills na kailangan mong i-develop is yung time management skills, especially kapag nagsabay yung activity sa school, then meron ding quizzes and exam, tapos meron pang pinapapasa sa'yo yung nag-hire sa'yo. Siyempre, as a freelancer and as a student, priority mo yon. Pero dahil may commitment ka na sinumpaan doon sa pinag-run mong position, kailangan mo din na tuparin yon. And dapat alam mo kung kailan ka magsasabi ng no, and you should know also when and where to delegate tasks. Kasi hindi lang naman ikaw yung yung officer. So meron din tayong mga iba-ibang members. So dapat matuto ka ding makipag-interact sa mga ibang members mo para your work is not as an individual but as a group.
Dahil nga sinabi mo na kailangan mag-say no at times, can you give some examples?
Siguro yung isang pinaka-memorable na nag-say ako ng no is was tasked to host an event sa school and then there was a client na kailangan ipasa kasi yung mga financials nila. So, hindi talaga maiwasan yun na magkakaroon ng samaan ng loob. Pero as time goes by naman, naintindihan din naman nila kasi iba-iba naman tayo ng circumstances eh. And you should also know na when you say no sa isang bagay, dapat sa susunod na event, you're ready to give back naman para give and take yung relationship nyo. Hindi lang yung ikaw lang yung kuha ng kuha at sila lang din naman yung bigay ng bigay. Ganun.
So, do you have any advices for young people or students on how to say no in a good way?
I think when you say no, you should explain it first na kung bakit ka nagsasabi ng no. And may mga tao talaga minsan na hindi makakaintindi kung bakit ka nagsasay ng no. But be the bigger person na lang, no? At least you have provided your side. And yun nga, sa isang organization, meron din naman silang sinumpaang tungkulin na dapat tuparin daw nila. So, hindi naman pwede na kailangan time mo lang lagi yung i-consume nila. Dapat matuto din sila. Kasi paano na lang pag wala ka na sa organization? So, hindi na ba siya mag-work? So dapat matuto din sila na tumayo din sa sarili nilang mga paa. And by saying no sometimes, you are also giving yourself a leeway na ma-enjoy mo naman yung mga bagay na hindi mo pa nararanasan, ganun.
Do you plan to continue doing leadership roles in terms of your community, in your professions in the future? What do you think?
Since I have sufficient experience when it comes to leadership programs, I believe I have the capability and experience to handle such positions. But for now, I plan to build up my career first. But if an opportunity were to open, I would position myself as a leader then to contribute to the growth of an organization itself.
So this would be my last question. Anong mabibigay mong message for students who are planning to run for leadership soon?
My best advice for those students na gustong mag-run for an office, not only in school but also in public like NSK ganon, dapat isipin nyo muna kung ano ba yung mai-contribute nyo, hindi lang for the sake of clout. Dapat when you go in a leadership position, dapat you should know that you are a servant first before a leader. Kasi ang priority dapat natin is to serve and protect the people in a best way that you can give them na mag-grow yung organization nyo as a whole at hindi lang ikaw.
So thank you for sharing, Sir Jorly. So, bye-bye. Good morning, ma'am. Pwede po ba magpakilala?
Hello, my name is Ayn. I'm currently studying medicine, but before, when I was in SLU, I was the House Speaker of the Congress of Laotians from 2021 to 2022.
How did running for school leadership help you grow as a person?
I think it taught me how to be more responsible and be more professional. Ang dami kong natutunan sa pagiging SSC officer na nagagamit ko in my adult life or even in simple professional transactions, mga ganun. How to speak to someone professionally, how to communicate someone professionally. Yung simple na pag-send ng emails ng maayos, ganun. And even organizing your time to make sure na napaprioritize mo yung academics mo at the same time yung responsibilities mo sa students. And the last thing that helped me grow is yung kagustuhang mag-serve sa iba. Kasi yun nga, nung second na election ko, that was for the highest position. Medyo doon na nagbago yung perspective ko na you're doing it because you know that you have something to give to the students that they need. And so doon ako nag-grow in realizing that that's something that I can do. And pwede akong mamalakad sa buhay nang hindi nabubuhay para sa sarili ko. Parang ganun. Yun lang.
Okay, so thank you for that one. Pero last question, sabi mo nga na hinanda ka nito para maging mas professional. So masasabi mo nga bang parang itong adulting 101 na rin lang?
Yeah. When you're in the student council, you deal with the admin a lot. And other people who are adults who are older than you kasi you're representing a population that's younger than you. So I think nabigyan ako ng konting perspective or medyo napasilip ako sa kung ano talaga yung nangyayari. Parang I used to have the perspective of someone who's younger, ganon. Someone who's a student. In a sense na hindi ko naiintindihan why adults do things and how they do things. Pero when you interact with them, when you talk to them, and when you work with them, medyo you gain an understanding of why they are, how they are, and you also learn how to work with it. Not losing naman your youth or your perspective of yourself, pero being able to incorporate it into young adulthood. And then at least learning para habang tumatanda ka, nadadala mo rin yung mga natutunan mo sa kanila.
So once again, thanks for sharing, Ayn, and bye-bye. So, yun yung thoughts mo. May plano ka rin bang tumakbo for school leadership in the future? Or baka naman dati kang school leader rin lang? If you would like to share experiences, comment down below. And if you have any questions that you would like me to ask other people for future videos, then don't hesitate to write it also. Thank you for watching, and bye.